South Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, channeling the spirit of our founding fathers, there's a future here in Philadelphia.
Well, after 4 years of tanking, they finally have generational talent. Look out for these guys. They're on the up and up.
As Sixers fans, it's been worth the wait, and we're ready to go. The wait is over in this one. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. To Butler. Here comes the screen. Butler. The Sixers with 4 to shoot to Simmons. Has a chance. Simmons with a shot. No good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Dragic with it. Down 2. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here in South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Sixers control it. To Butler. Simmons to Butler. Can't miss those. Dragic with the basketball. They trail by 2. To Waiters. Baseline drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Into the front court comes Simmons. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Jimmy Butler missed his first. That one goes. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Simmons with it. Leads a bucket. To Butler. Simmons. Almost unlucky bounce.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Waiters. Ref blows the whistle, and he calls a 5-second back to the basket violation. Simmons to Butler. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. The shot almost.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Simmons into the front court. 2-point advantage. No good. The follow won't go either. Dragic into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. To Butler. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go. To Waiters. And scores. Nice footwork to get around the defender.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
To Butler. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Here comes the screen. To Whiteside. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Butler. Probing the defense. From the outside, no good. Not that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
To Butler. No, I missed a short one there. The follow won't go either. To Richardson. Here's Simmons with it up top. His team up by 1. From the painted area, won't go down. Dion Waiters, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Philadelphia with the basketball. To Butler. Takes stock of the floor. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here comes the screen. And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Not that time.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
He'd have the basketball. To Whiteside. Nothing going here on that drive. Whiteside. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Dragic to Richardson. Josh Richardson, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Butler to Fultz. Here comes the screen. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's the Heat with the possession. Here comes the screen. Can't connect. To Fultz. Trying to cash in. Shot by Fultz, no good. Dragic with it. Down 5. To Whiteside. To Fultz. To Butler. With a drop step. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Dragic to Richardson. Able to convert inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Markelle Fultz to Embiid. Hassan Whiteside with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Miami with the basketball. Probing the defense with a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Fultz with the basketball. Leads 3. To Embiid. Butler to Embiid. Has a chance. Just off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that bend.
To Embiid. The monster stuff. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for Philadelphia, number 8.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Another follow, stays out. Fultz into the front court. Up 5. To Embiid.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
to Fultz. For three, his first effort off the mark. The follow won't go either. Wade over to the right side. Offensive board. Goran Dragic. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Butler to Fultz. And he knocks it down, Jay.
2 points.
Here comes the screen. Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one at Wells Fargo Center with the Sixers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast, and the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
A fundamental shot right there.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Butler. Here comes the screen. To Butler. Has a look. Jimmy Butler, 4 out of 7.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Dwayne Wade. Here comes the screen. To Wade. Lets it fly from long range. That's not his range. It's no good. Butler into the front court. Leads 5. To Fultz. Butler. To Fultz. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Wade. Screen coming. It's good.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Sixers control it. Fultz to Embiid. Bam Adebayo swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Tyler Johnson. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for the Philadelphia 76ers. Number 0, Justin Patton.
Markelle Fultz to Butler. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Mike Muscala at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Miami's got it. Sizing up the defense. Screen coming. Dragic, guarded by Patton. To Wade. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Dragic with the basketball. Trailing by 10. Screen coming. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Heat, number 16, James Johnson.
McConnell to Embiid. Five to shoot. It's Embiid for 2. Add 2 points to the board.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Sixers have the basketball. Butler to Embiid. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Dragic into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
You on top. Jimmy Butler, contested 3. He buries it.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Here comes the screen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
James Johnson, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Dragic. Off the mark. Philadelphia with the basketball. McConnell to Embiid. Butler to Embiid. Just not going down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Dragic. Five to shoot for Miami. Trying to cash in, gets a look, can't hit.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're gonna lower the chances of them making that shot.
Butler to McConnell. Pass stolen by Miami.
Hey, locked up, locked up.
To Dragic. Here comes the screen.
Watch that cutter, watch that cutter, watch the cut, watch the cut.
Dragic.
Screen coming, screen coming, screen coming.
To McConnell. Here comes the screen. Butler. It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic. Here comes the screen. Ellington, tough matchup against Butler. Whoa, what a finish. Sixers call for time as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Hey fans, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Subbing in for the 76ers, number 25,
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Wade. From long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Simmons with it. His guy's up by 15. Kelly Olynyk tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Gets to the basket and scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons driving, but his shot no good. Dragic with it. His guys trail by 13. From the outside, no good. Into the front court comes Simmons. He'll run the offense. Oh, emphatic slam.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Dragic to Wade. Here comes the screen. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
He'd have the basketball. Dwayne Wade. To Dragic. Joel Embiid sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. To Simmons. McConnell.
left in the second quarter.
Wade to Dragic. Here comes the screen. Dragic. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Shot from the lane won't go. Dragic with the basketball. Down a bundle. to Whiteside. Short jumper won't fall. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. To McConnell.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Joel Embiid. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Dragic into the front court. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. To Dragic. Five on the shot clock. Short jumper misses. To Simmons. Chance for the process. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
20-footer at the buzzer. Rebound taken by the Sixers. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The 76ers didn't hold back in that opening half. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. These are the guys getting buckets. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Heat have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers, the Miami Heat.
First half stats. Player of the half.
Joel Embiid did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Simmons into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. It's the Heat with the possession. To Waiters. Surveys the floor. Waiters to Richardson. Has a chance. Shot won't go. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Has a look. Shot by Simmons won't fall. To Richardson. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Butler. That's no good. Waiters. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Snared by Embiid. To Simmons. It was right there. Miami with the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
To Waiters. Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
The drive right to the basket. And strokes it.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Richardson. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Butler to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. They'll get it down to Johnson. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Waiters. Here comes the screen. To Waiters. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
They'll go to Butler down low. The pass set it all up.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Waiters sizing up Butler. And Johnson with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Tyler Johnson guarded by Jimmy Butler. Sixers control it. Butler. Scores from the post.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
To Butler. And finishes strong.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Won't go. To Richardson. Sixers have the basketball. To Butler. Can't connect. Richardson matched up with Jimmy Butler. Whiteside to Richardson. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Simmons to Butler. Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 16, James Johnson.
Fultz. Markelle Fultz. Consistent effort. He's at 50%. Now the Heat going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
You consider the luxury box for your next group event. Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 7, Goran Dragic.
Left.
Dragic to Richardson. To Dragic. 5 to shoot for Miami. Richardson. Another chance. Whiteside. Now a steal by Philly. To Butler. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Dragic with it. He'll run the offense. To Waiters.
Screen right.
To Whiteside. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. Philadelphia with the basketball. To Butler.
I got him. Here we go.
probing the defense, not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. New blood coming in for both sides.
Philadelphia. Into the game for the Miami Heat, number 2.
Dragic with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Wade. To Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. Now 3 for 9.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Fultz. They'll go to Butler down low. Nice pass to set things up.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Miami's got it. Dragic. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Fultz to Butler. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 13.
Markelle Fultz.
Hands up. We got him. We got him.
Won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Hassan Whiteside. 4 out of 10.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Fultz to Butler. Cleans it up. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here comes the screen. Dragic against Patton. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Goran Dragic trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
To Simmons. Drives, but a shot won't go down. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Wayne Ellington at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. First free throw is good.
Right back to you.
Goes 2 for 2. Simmons to Fultz. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Here comes the screen. Simmons to Fultz. Shot clock winding down.
Please, give me the ball, give me the ball.
Here's a chance from long range, and he'll head to the line.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Markelle Fultz is going to get 3 shots here. A career 47% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. knocks down the second free throw.
Number 5, Amir Johnson.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. It's the Heat with the possession. Take stock of the floor. And the finish at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Fultz with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Here comes the screen. Simmons. To Fultz. 5 seconds to shoot. Simmons with a shot. That won't go. To Dragic. Gets a shot up off the mark. Dragic into the front court. His guys down big. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Deep two there. Won't go. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. And the 76ers have to be feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers control it. They go down low to Simmons. Probing the defense. And a 5-second back to the basket violation is called. Dragic. Mike Muscala with the block. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Dwayne Wade. Sixers have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses the second.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Dragic. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Dragic. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Simmons. Here comes the screen. To Fultz. Doesn't get the bounce. He'd have the basketball. To Wade. Here comes the screen. Wade matched up with Patton. Whiteside with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Simmons with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Fultz. Their shot no good by Simmons. Dragic to Wade. Sixers able to clear the rebound. Fultz into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. And counted at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Dragic. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Markelle Fultz. Screen coming. To Simmons. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Simmons converts the three-point play. The Sixers increase the lead. Dragic to Waiters.
Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. ISO, yeah.
To Richardson. To Whiteside. Won't go. To Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Down to 5 on the 24. Fultz with a shot off the mark. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Amir Johnson, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 67%. First try, no good.
Soft and buttery, soft and buttery.
Number 16, James Johnson. Stepping in for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 22, Wilson Chandler.
Second one's good. Splits the pair. To Whiteside. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Here comes the screen. Fultz to Embiid. To Richardson. Waiters to Richardson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Fultz. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't connect, it's no good.
Knock that down, yo. Knock that down.
It's the Heat with the possession.
Hey, chest up, let's go.
To Richardson. Sizing up the defense. Richardson. Shot clock winding down. Has a look. Embiid with the board. Fultz with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
4-3. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here comes the screen to Embiid.
Shot.
From the outside, no good. To Waiters. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. McConnell to Fultz. Short jumper off the mark. Trying to cash in. And a putback slam.
I mean, really, is it really difficult to box out these days?
McConnell to Embiid. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Miami with the basketball. Dragic to Waiters. And abuses the rim with the big finish.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
McConnell to Fultz. down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Joel Embiid sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here comes the screen. McConnell to Fultz. The Heat grab the board. To Dragic.
Take coming, take coming.
Count it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Markelle Fultz. To McConnell. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. It's Embiid. The jumper's off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Dragic. To Waiters. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. And the rebound taken by Chandler. Fultz into the front court. They lead it by 14. Markelle Fultz not looking pretty. 3 for 10. We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Has a chance, and he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed, when you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble. Look at all your options. Number 1, a hezi. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Jimmy Butler trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen. Richardson to Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. Jumper's good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Sixers have the basketball. Butler. To Embiid. McConnell. To Butler. for three. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Shot from the lane won't go. To McConnell. Embiid. Shot from in close, no good.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Dragic with the basketball. Trailing by 15. Five to shoot for Miami. Dragic. Lets it fly from long range. Not getting the bounce. Butler to bring it up. His guy's up by 15. To Embiid.
Oh, that's a mismatch.
McConnell to Butler. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Jimmy Butler for 2. Knocks it down off the step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Screen coming. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers came away with the victory in this one. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. The Heat didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Butler put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.